The body stank is like more of a priority for me because I'm like, I like physically cannot stand when I'm sitting there and I can smell like the French onion soup coming out of my like armpits, and so I need to like swab the deck multiple times with
I get that
body wipes or something to feel fresh.
Welcome back to summer skincare.
Summer skincare,
which
different than winter skincare.
I was going to say, I feel like you got to really think this through.
Mm-hmm.
You are dealing with factors that can give you acne.
Yep.
Sunburn.
Yep.
Like really not good stuff.
I think a lot of people place, and for good reason, they place such an emphasis on swapping out your skincare routine and your skincare products for the winter because it feels so much more prevalent when you're suffering from dry skin. It can be really painful. It can be like dry, cracked. You might be bleeding. You might be whatever. And you can see like the flakes on your skin a little bit more prevalently in the winter. I don't know that there's as much emphasis on summer skincare outside of sunscreen.
I completely agree with you.
Because there are specific things that you need to do and swaps that you need to make in the summer to make your skincare routine work for you, not work against you. You shouldn't be doing, for example, you shouldn't necessarily be using the same heavy moisturizers.
Right.
Lightweight is better. Oil-based versus water-based. One's better for summer, one's better for, winter. But
you also, I feel like all of the dermatologists that we talk to, they always say that you shouldn't be doing like a chemical peel and certain
in the summer.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing certain types of like facials and other treatments.
You have to pare back your retinol.
Yep. You have to, and certain actives outside of retinol. Like, I think there's things that people assume that because they're part of their skincare routine that don't feel seasonal, that they don't have to make adjustments, that they can just stop at the moisturizer, add a sunscreen, call it a day. But that's really not the case. Mm-hmm. And if you don't do some of these things, like pare back some of your actives, I mean, the irritation that could happen on top of the sunburn if you're not wearing sunscreen enough, on top of the acne if you're not, constantly, wiping off your sweat and whatever.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So let's talk about sunscreen.
Okay.
Because we've talked about this ad nauseum in the office. We've did 100 best sunscreens. We've tried a lot of sunscreens. We do a lot of reporting on sunscreens. Yeah. What's your sunscreen non-negotiables?
So I think for me, what I realized is that if I have one that I can use year round, that I will dedicate myself to, that I know works for my skin in any season, and that I genuinely enjoy using, I will not skip it. I will not, I'll just make it a part of my skincare routine. Yeah. So I'm a tinted sunscreen person. I really feel like by kind of like using that instead of a foundation every day, first of all, my acne is better just because I think adding so much, like so many layers of makeup my skin doesn't love because I have very sensitive skin. So I feel like for me, a tinted sunscreen is best. I wear it every day. I can wear it in the winter. I can wear it in the summer. My favorite two are the Supergoop. Their tinted sunscreen. It comes in like a little almost like square package. It's like the newer one. It's more pigmented than some of their other tinted ones. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's awesome. I also really love Merit's tinted sunscreen. They launched one last year that I just was so impressed by because it offers pretty great coverage and it never has irritated my skin. So those are my two tinted sunscreens. And I'll like whatever one I have, whatever one's on sale, I'll buy it. And just like knowing what shade I wear, knowing that it works for my skin, I use it every single day and I don't even have to think about sunscreen on my face. So I think that's kind of been like how I've decided which one to use every day. I do think finding a sunscreen that you can wear to work out in the summer, or like you wear when you're at the beach, at the pool, I actually have found that more challenging. Yeah. Because I find that, first of all, you want one that doesn't run. If it starts, like really absorbs into your skin or dries quickly. Because when you're running and you start tasting sunscreen, I cannot handle that. Right. And then also, I feel like a lot of them have a very heavy white cast in my experience.
The mineral ones.
Most of the mineral ones that are for active, like whatever sport or whatever, I find those to leave a very heavy white cast. Neutrogena has one that I really like, and it hasn't irritated my skin, so that's kind of just the one that I go to. But I feel like I'm more experimental in that area because I'm like still looking for my like all-time favorite.
Yeah. I can't say that I found a great one in the active area either, because I agree with you. There's a lot of white cast that happens. I get a lot of, especially if I'm like running out in the summer, I get a lot of, it starts to like peel off almost.
I
or
completely
like
understand what you're saying. Yes.
Like it's not necessarily running down my face when I'm sweating, but it will start to become really gritty.
I agree
and
with
like,
that.
Like
gross.
Gross. So then it's like, is it really working?
Yeah.
At that point, and I'm not great about, especially if I'm running or like being active outside or whatever, reapplying after it's started to kind of like sweat and pill off.
Yeah.
But for every day, I love the Elta MD one. That one's my tried and true favorite. It's great for acne prone skin. It's heavy enough it doesn't leave a white cast. I also historically have loved the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because it truly is like great at mattifying, which is another like summery issue.
Yeah.
Those two have always been kind of like my favorite. When we tested 100 best sunscreens, I have so many that are like sitting in a drawer in my desk in my office that are like, yeah, I liked this one. Like, this is great. Like, it's nice to have backups.
I agree with that.
Because we were just talking about sunscreen non-negotiables. A non-negotiable is you got to wear it.
Yeah. That is the number one non-negotiable.
That's the key. It expires also, which is like something that people don't know.
Yeah.
So I have to go through that drawer every few, months or whatever and make sure that it's still fresh and still good.
Yeah.
And anytime I bring a sunscreen to the beach or like outside and it's sitting out, like if I'm on a picnic or whatever and it's sitting out in the hot sun, time to throw that out too.
It's true. And no one does that.
Yeah.
Like I cannot.
I mean, growing up,
I was just going to say that to you.
We had the same Neutrogena
years.
sunscreen in our like cabinet that we would be like, oh, put on your sunscreen before you go out.
Or in the beach bag that'd be sitting in the sun for days and days and days on vacation or something like that. Like I have such memories of putting on hot sunscreen.
I do too. Yeah, I can feel
when
it.
you go to the beach with your family or you go on to the pool or whatever and the bag is open and sitting in the sun and then you need to reapply and it's like burning your skin. Oh no, I can't stand that. Like that drives me crazy. So yes, please look through your sunscreens and try to get rid of the ones. So how do you tell if a sunscreen's expired? Do you know?
No, tell me.
On the back of the sunscreen, usually by the barcode, they have a little like number and it almost looks like a little container and it's like 12 or 24 or whatever it is. That number will tell you like from the time you open it, this is how long that you have until basically you throw it out. And sometimes I will use them a teeny bit over because if there's like a couple drops left, I'll use it. But I really try to be good about it because not only is it going to not be as effective, if it's a sunscreen, for example, it's not going to protect your skin as much as it should, but also could irritate your skin. And for someone like me who has acne-prone sensitive skin, like taking that risk, probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
So definitely pay attention to that.
So a good hack is when you are opening any new beauty product, normally they always have that expiration date at the bottom, not just sunscreen, but like whenever you're opening any of those beauty products, take a little Sharpie and put the date that you opened it at. So you're not sitting there going, has it been 6 months since I opened this, since I bought it?
Right.
You will, like, same thing with like your food expiration dates. You get the little painter's tape and you do the little thing. Do that on the back of your beauty products.
That's a really good idea.
You know when it's time to actually throw it out and you're not sitting there guessing.
I think that's such a good idea. I'm actually good about it with food. I'm not great about it with beauty products and I should be better. Do you have a favorite body sunscreen?
Well, no, because I typically will just put the Elta MD everywhere.
Okay.
And it's a small bottle and it's not cheap, but it's the one that I feel like is the most effective for me. And like all the derms that I, like my personal derms, they recommend using it. So I'm like,
putting
Just
it all on
slather
and
it,
everywhere.
yeah.
I discovered Basque spray sunscreen last year.
Okay.
I love it. It's my new favorite. It smells so good, first of all. And second of all, it goes on really nicely because it's not too oily or greasy. I feel like it just dries very quickly and also has more of a matte drying situation where I think
Yeah.
some of the other ones I tried, you just look like you're glistening.
Yeah.
After you put on spray sunscreen.
Which is fine. Sometimes you want to look like a vampire.
Of course,
but
of course.
Yeah,
But other times,
not so much.
not so much. So I love it. And I feel like I also started going to the pharmacy, and if sunscreen is expensive in the summer, which it can be, especially like I'm running outside every single day, I'm constantly rebuying and reapplying sunscreen. I started buying just like Walgreens sunscreen, like body sunscreen active.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Lasted me all summer. I got an enormous bottle of it. I was thrilled. So
Yeah.
like sometimes if you don't want, you know, to spend $1 million on sunscreen, especially during the summer when you have to wear it that much, getting that like generic store brand
and just having it.
and just having it
the
at
best
home.
sunscreen is the sunscreen you'll wear. Yeah.
Every dermatologist we've ever talked to has said that to us.
Yeah.
And if that's, you know, live your truth in the summer. If that is your truth, buying Walgreens sunscreen and not buying a fancy schmancy one, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So other than sunscreen, sweat is a big.
What do you do for it? I feel like you
Besides cry because I hate the summer so much.
Yeah.
I really try to put on makeup at my destination. So like I won't put on makeup before I leave my apartment. I will like put on makeup at work because the commute, I walk to work.
Yeah.
So I just know it's going to start dripping down my face in some way or I'm just going to be uncomfortable. So I always try to, you know, put makeup on at my destination. That's my first tip for everyone out there. Obviously that's not always possible.
Right.
So I think getting a really good setting spray, so at least it just stays in place while you are commuting or whatever you're doing. That's very helpful. I think those little, is it Neutrogena? No, Clean and Clear. The little Clean
Oil
and Clear.
blotting? Yeah.
I would invest stock in those, okay? I find them to be so effective. I love them so much. And I put one in every single bag. I think I got like a 5-pack on Amazon. So just like a little blot throughout the day. Also last year, my mom bought me a Revlon. It's a Revlon. I want to say it's like a volcanic rock roller ball situation.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
That I started using too.
Yeah, every summer I feel like that product goes viral.
I agree with you.
It is basically a reusable blotting sheet.
And it really is reusable. I was skeptical at first. I was like, am I going to have to throw this out after like, you know, a summer of use? No, I literally still use it. Like I love it. It tells you how to clean it on the package and stuff so you're not like rolling sweat all over your face.
Right.
Great.
Because that's what I would worry about. Like
Me too.
Sweat, dead skin cells.
Me too.
Bacteria.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I also always carry just like some face wipes with me because if I'm just like so uncomfortable, I will just take the makeup off. Like I just gotta like wipe your face clean.
Yeah.
And like cute little spritzes and stuff just to feel a little refreshed.
Right.
I think that those help cool you down a little too.
Yeah.
Those are my tricks. Do you have any other like summer skincare things that you have to do?
I agree with all of yours. I had one. Blotting sheets are great. I have some at my desk. Body wipes just in general. Like I feel like less so in the summer. I'm not as concerned about my face skin care when it comes to like sweat and greasiness. But the body stank is like more of a priority for me because I'm like I like physically cannot stand when I'm sitting there and I can smell like the French onion soup coming out of my like armpits, and so I need to like swab the deck multiple times with
I get that.
body wipes or something to feel fresh.
Yeah.
I also like greasy scalp happens a lot in the summer, so I mean I really don't do much about it except throw it up in a bun, but
I totally get that.
But I think the body part of it is like more of the like pressing issue for me.
I know we talked about deodorants before. Like, I mean, it's essential. I think that's part of skincare.
Yes.
Finding deodorant that you love, that you will use, that doesn't irritate your skin.
Right.
That works.
And I will not put deodorant on sweaty, sticky
Me too.
armpits. I need to like swab and then put it on fresh
That's why
skin.
those body wipes.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And also hypochlorous acid sprays, I will spray them on my body too.
Really? I haven't done that yet. I haven't ventured into that world. I've done the
facial ones.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing it last year because sometimes if I go and I run,
Yeah.
I want to like, if I'm not disgusting, I might just go like meet a friend for coffee or something. And so I started carrying a mini bottle of the Tower 28 hypochlorous acid spray in my running belt.
Oh.
And because I'm so worried about acne. That's like my number one skincare issue always.
Yeah.
And so I just will spray it like mostly on my like chest and my back. And I found that it really works. So that's
a good
my
tip.
Yeah, I really love it. And I get the big one to use at home, but they make small bottles of it, the Magic Molecule too. And I think I put those in every bag. I put them at my desk because it is for your face, but you can also use it for your body.
Yeah.
And actually you can use it for your scalp.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And the Tower 28 one actually has like some sea salt in it. So it gives you a little bit of like a beachy wave situation. I'll take it.
Wow.
I know. So hypochlorous acid spray might be your new best friend this summer.
It might be because I've got several bottles. I do like it for my face. I've just never explored doing
you
it
can
elsewhere.
spray that stuff anywhere.
On your feet?
Sure. Why not?
I'll try it and I'll let you know.
You might as well, right?
Yeah.
And then we would be remiss if we did not talk about sunburns.
Yeah.
Just quickly.
Yes.
Because if you get a sunburn, and first of all, try not to. That's like obviously prevention is key.
Yes.
But if you get a sunburn and you're slathering stuff on it, you might be making it worse, or you might be drying your skin out. Like the number one thing every time I've talked to dermatologists about sunburns, they said, first of all, if you feel like you're burning, which I unfortunately have experienced this many times, the aloe not only cools it down, like not only just the aloe gel, but like a cream with aloe in it, cools the skin like literally to the touch. So that's always my first, line of defense. And then B, keeping the skin hydrated helps the healing process. It helps the skin turn over.
Yes.
I feel like people will start, they'll do nothing about the sunburn. They'll just be like, look at my sunburn and
let me wait a few days. Yeah.
Right. Or they'll start like slathering multiple layers of just like who knows what on it.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not the right thing and you're making it worse.
Yeah.
So moisturize and cool. Those are the best two things. And then, of course, if you're so uncomfortable, they always say that like taking, some sort of painkiller or something. Right, great. But you got to address like the skin, like the root of it.
Yes.
So
drink lots of water.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've heard too. Drink lots of water. Keep that skin hydrated.
Moisture.
Yes, because
Moisture is key.
It's not just like a shallow burn. While it is like physically a like surface level burn, it's still a burn. Your skin is still in a healing process. It's damaged, it's wounded, it's still in like a healing process, and you have to do the same things that you would do if you had another injury on your body and take care of it in those ways, and not just like la-di-da off.
That's what I think so many people do.
Yeah.
So I had to say it because as someone who has suffered a sunburn or two in her life,
I
have made some mistakes.
Yeah.
And now I know. So now you do too.
Great.
Well, we hope this was helpful for your summer sunscreen and summer skincare routine.
Yes.
Remember to wear sunscreen every day.
Sunscreen.
Even if it's an overcast day, put it on.
Yes. All right. Until
Thank
next
you.
time. Bye.
Bye.